Right, right. So you guys the question. No, I just what if I jack your throat? No. No should be mine. You cannot adjust it. I'm not. Is it because of the sickness?
Have you started?
Romantic. Now that I used to do math, I still the
Hello, everyone. Can you all hear me? Good day, everyone. Welcome to the Jazz Digital Hub. Can you hear me? If you can hear me, let me know in the chat section. We start in 1 minute. Okay. Let's wait and see if we have some latecomers can join us. Let's wait like 2 minutes to 3 minutes for the latecomers we have in the house. Okay. Who noticed that Zoom just updated? Like, I did my last live section with my students on Friday, only for me to come to Zoom today, and I saw a new updated version. Like, who noticed that? If somebody noticed it before me, let me know. Like, seriously, this new updated version is making me look like a learner. I'm just saying this version. Okay, so we start at exactly we start at exactly 8:10. I just want us to have like a little bit more persons. You can't hear me because I'm not talking. Thank you. I'm just looking at the new updated Zoom. This is serious. Okay. Spinning the hits. Two minutes more. While we wait for others, how many of you are like me today that was all over the internet looking for the latest video on Davido's wedding? Maybe that's why I didn't check Zoom on time to see that they've updated. I was online all through today. I was just stable on the internet, looking at waiting for the newest video on Davido's wedding, the newest updates. Whew. Anyways, yeah, me. Today was officially for the widow. So don't mind me if I didn't get to know about this new update. I guess this was done maybe over the weekend or maybe it's even today. Oh, okay. Okay, let's start. So thank you so much, guys. We've waited enough for the latecomers to join us. So let's start with what we have here. So welcome everyone to the Jazz Digital Hub. Welcome to the Jazz Digital Hub. Let me confirm if everybody got the link. Yes. Welcome to the Jazz Digital Hub. You're on to the voice of Chinwe. My name is Chinwe Du. Yes. And I am the lead instructor for the Jazz Digital Hub. It's an academy where we train people on skills that helps you earn or skills that helps you become employable in this digital age. Because every day, the world, the digital space, every day it evolves. Every day it evolves, like, and you need to constantly learn and be aware of what is of the evolving trend. Yes, imagine somebody that's like, let's use this Zoom now that I just came to meet. I noticed that my settings, yes, I use paid subscription. This is actually a paid subscription. The change in my settings might be different from that of a free subscription right now. I do not know how it is, but imagine somebody that doesn't use it often and maybe want to attend an interview and log on to Zoom and just see this new stuff here like this. The person like will be kicked off balance. So in this digital space, what I'm trying to say in NS is that in this digital space, as the world evolves every day, we need to evolve. So that's why people like us, people like me, we are here to help you do that. So I'm Chiwendu. I'm the lead instructor of the Jazz Digital Hub. I am a wife, a stay-at-home mom of one, yes, a daughter, and a lover. Yes. A biochemist by profession. Yeah. Biochemist by profession, a banker, an ex-banker by the opportunity made available by our beloved country, Nigeria. And I did not study anything, computer science, computer, whatever, digital technology, artificial intelligence, or anything. Yes, life made us stumble into this. I'm giving you guys this brief talk before we start the class so that you get a background of where I'm coming from, and you will now know that, okay, you don't need to study computer science, you don't need to study digital technology or artificial intelligence before you can venture into tech. Yes, I never studied any of those before I ventured into tech. I was a regular banker, which I got fired like immediately I got pregnant, and I wasn't meeting up. I wasn't performing as I was supposed to perform. Yes, the bank is not a place where you come and do as you like. So they had to let me go. Then I now started thinking, what is the next thing to do? What is the next thing to do? That was when I joined the world of tech. That was when I stumbled on Facebook. I stumbled into somebody talking about how she became a virtual assistant and how she got her first job and resigned her work. And so I just thought of it and I said, okay, this is something. And I decided to give it a try. That was after I've had so many suicide thoughts and all that. I decided to give it a try. I worked on myself. I put in the pressure. Or more at first, it was like basketballs on my head, but I put in the pressure. I told myself that I was already at the lowest point in life. It is either I go up or I go up. Then the rest is history. But that is the story behind my journey into tech. That is how my journey has been, or that's how my journey was when our early years of joining the online industry. Yes. So this class is just to give you an introduction. It's going to be a 3 days training, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Today is 8 p.m. Tomorrow is 7:30 p.m. On Thursday as well, it's also 7:30 p.m. It's going to give you an understanding of the online space, of what the word virtual assistant actually means and what it requires to be a virtual assistant. Then we'll be teaching you virtual assistant. You have so many skills when it comes to virtual assistant. Is anybody that assists people online, that work online. We'll be looking into the definition when I start sharing my slides. But so you have several skills that involves in making you an experienced or a sought after virtual assistant. And today we'll be looking at one of these skills. We'll be looking at graphic design. So this class, we have 2 sections. I'll be taking the first section, and Coach Chibuzo will be coming in the next 40 minutes to take the second section. The second section of tonight's class is a practical class where you will learn how to design from scratch, how to design using templates. Then tomorrow, we'll be looking at our how to create a LinkedIn account, because LinkedIn is one of the platforms where you can get jobs online. Yes, LinkedIn is a social media account, but on like Facebook and Instagram or TikTok, LinkedIn is a professional social media account where hiring manager, top CEOs, startup companies come to sort for talent, raw talent to employ. So we'll be teaching you tomorrow we'll be focusing on how to open your LinkedIn account and optimize your LinkedIn account for remote jobs. So And also tomorrow, we'll be having an assignment after tonight's class, so you'll be submitting them tomorrow. Then on Thursday, yes, we'll be looking at what it takes to becoming a freelancer, a virtual assistant, other sites where you can get jobs. Yes, because as a remote worker, you don't really need to rely on just one site. Let's look at the Upwork freelancers, for example. Some people are just relying only on Upwork, But this month of June, Upwork came up with the most stupid policy in this life, where they said that how can somebody that is looking for a job, that doesn't have a job, that is looking for a way to survive, opens an Upwork account, and the person needs to buy connects, needs to buy a whopping 100 connects before you give them the small miserable 50 connect to apply for jobs. So imagine if you are this freelancer that depends solely on Upwork, and Upwork increased their ratings, increased their charge, increased even the fee they charge clients and all that. And Upwork now decide to mesmerize you up like this. Where are you going to fall back on? What's next? What are you now going to do after that? So that is what we'll be looking at on Thursday. Other freelance platform, how to get jobs, where to get jobs, where to go, how to search for jobs. So that is what we'll be looking at on Thursday. So I guess I've given you guys a brief explanation of how, please, everybody should join the YouTube. I wouldn't want Zoom to be full. I wouldn't, because my Zoom can only accept 100, and I wouldn't want our second host to get, maybe we have challenges when trying to log in. So let me share my screen so that we can start the business of the day. Can you guys see my screen? I like turning off my camera because I have a baby that can wake up at any time. And when she wakes up, it go bad if my camera is on and I'm trying to breastfeed. So, like I said, welcome to the jazz. So let's start. Who is a virtual assistant? Who is a virtual assistant? And yes, let's start from who is a virtual assistant. Like we have here, we say a virtual assistant is generally a self-employed person. A virtual assistant is a self-employed professional that provides administrative, technical, creative tasks to their clients, or creative assistant tasks, or creative tasks that provide creative services to their clients. So a virtual assistant is anybody that assists his or her client outside the comfort of a building, outside the comfort of maybe the client's zone. You do it virtually, you do it online, you provide services online for your clients. And a virtual assistant can be anybody. A virtual assistant can be a nurse. A virtual assistant can be a lawyer. A virtual assistant can be a costumist. A virtual assistant can be a designer. A virtual assistant can be anybody, because the word virtual assistant is big. Yes, you can provide different services in different areas. You can tell yourself that, oh, I'm a banker, I'm a finance person, I'm an accountant. I don't want to leave the accounting line. You can be a billing assistant. You can be an account specialist. You are a marketer and you don't want to leave the marketing line. You focus in marketing, sales, and customer success and all that. So you can niche down as a virtual assistant and tell yourself that, okay, I'm a doctor, I want to focus on medical virtual assistant. I'm a nurse, I'm a this, I want to focus, I'm in the medical line, so I just want to, I just don't want to leave what I studied in school. I'm a lawyer. I want to focus in legal virtual assistant. So a virtual assistant can be anybody that offers a specific service or that offers assistance to their employers virtually. Yes, but you can still say, okay, I'm not any of this. I'm not any of this. I just want to be a virtual assistant. I want to be, so you can say, okay, you want to be an administrative virtual assistant. You want to do data entry tasks. You want to do admin work. You want to do HRO services. These are all services under administrative VA. You can also tell yourself and say, okay, I want to be a real estate VA. Maybe you're a real estate person and you want to do this real estate thing online. Yes, you can do it. You can be a virtual assistant for a real estate company where you help them do arbitrage services, you help them do property management, you do market research, you do real estate wholesaling. All these are the different types of jobs, of real estate jobs you do as a real estate virtual assistant. You help help your clients buy and sell properties online. You can even do rental services. Yes, I run arbitrage service. I'm a virtual assistant. I'm an administrative and a real estate virtual assistant. Right now, I'm in Nigeria, but I can locate property in any part of the world for my clients. Sometimes my Facebook, I always get this message that I need a property in this location, I need a property in that location. As a real estate virtual assistant, you can be in Nigeria and look for an apartment for somebody in the US. All you just need to do is to tell them that, okay, these are your charge, these are your charge. Look for an apartment in the person's location. You do virtual inspection. You do virtual inspection of the property. Then if it's okay, if it's the client standard, you send the link and the address to the client and book appointment with the landlord. The client goes there, inspects, likes it, and pay. But before then, you must have arranged your payment system, how your payment is going to be. It's either they are paying you 50% upfront or they are paying you complete after, or whatever. You must have done all that. But what I'm trying to say in earnest is that you can even be a regular housing agent from Nigeria. Yes, the digital age has made it so possible. It has made it so possible for us. Technology has made it so possible for us to do anything we want to do, just sitting in our home, just from the comfort of your home. You can be anything, you can do anything. Yes. So now we've talked about even as a VA, I hope you know that social media management is also part of VA. Community management, like right now, as I have a virtual assistant that his job is just to manage all my communities. I have more than 30 communities with loads of people, like more than 30 full communities. And I have a virtual assistant that just manages that community and get pays every month. So being the word virtual assistant, the opportunities available for virtual assistants are wide. It's now for you to say, okay, I want to focus in this area. I want to specialize in this area. I want to do this. I want to do this. Though it is also great for you to have general knowledge of everything aside from the professional area where you say maybe you're a doctor and you want to niche down. You have general knowledge of design and management and administration, executive, and all that. You have a broad knowledge before you now niche down and say, okay, this is actually what I want to do. So now let's look at roles of virtual assistants. Yes, like I will always tell people, your role as a virtual assistant, depending on what your boss is doing, depending on the job your boss is doing, your role as a VA is depending on the job. Assuming you are working, or rather depending on the industry you are working assuming you are working for somebody in the healthcare, you are working for a doctor, your role working for that person and the kind of task he assigns you to do is different from the person who is working for a real estate company. You get? So as a virtual assistant, outside from the industry you are working for, but as a virtual assistant, you can be employed and your boss will tell you, I just want you to manage my leads. I want you to generate leads for me, generate monthly leads. I have somebody that generates leads for me on a monthly basis. He generates my leads. He helps me get my target audience. You can do that, and that is also a branch of it. You can get a job and somebody will tell you, and your boss will tell you, I just need somebody to manage my email. Email management is one of the easiest work to get because a lot of busy business persons, even small and medium business persons, business people, as long as they do this business online, need somebody to manage their email. Like one of my email has, when I was checking and trashing unwanted stuff in my mails, I saw that one of my email accounts has over 7K rubbish messages. And it was just collapsing my brain. And I have like 5 of those email accounts. And certainly somebody like me needs assuming I do not have a VA, I would be needing a VA to do that for me. You can be a virtual assistant and focus on administrative tasks where you do schedule management, email management, data entry, research, administrative support, document preparation, lead generation. You can be a virtual assistant that focus in CRM, customer relationship management. So you'll be doing the customer service, telemarketing. My first job was social media management. You'll be doing the customer service, telemarketing, customer success, account management. That is actually the job of a customer service virtual assistant. You can be a sales or a marketing virtual assistant where you focus on inbound, outbound call, cold calling, warm calling, telemarketing as well, and lead generation. So you can also be an executive assistant or a personal assistant. As an executive assistant or a personal assistant, we all know the job of a PA. You work closely with your boss. You can help, you can be the mouthpiece of your boss, like relate with from the CEO's table to the HRO's table to the other staff's table, administration table. So you'll be in charge of fixing meeting, scheduling flights, scheduling meetings, scheduling travel, scheduling appointments. That is the job of an executive assistant. Sometimes an executive assistant are even in charge of hiring. So that's why I said your job as a virtual assistant depends on two things. First thing is the industry you are working for, and secondly is the task your boss wants you to carry out. So they give you a particular task and say, okay, I want you to be doing this. So that task will now determine what kind of a virtual assistant that you are or not. Are we following? If you are following, please let me know. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Is it interesting? Thank you. So let's go. So as a virtual assistant, just like everything in this life, even our present president, for those in Nigeria, for the Nigerians here, not the Nigerians in diaspora, for the Nigerians living in Nigeria, even our president, there's a benefit of him and also a disadvantage of him as well. So everything has its benefits and its disadvantages. So let's look at the benefits of who is writing. Okay. People should not worry. Who is Grace? Stop writing on my screen. Grace, please stop. So let's look at benefits of being a virtual assistant. Sweet Jesus. Please, nobody should write on my screen. So let's look at benefits of Ifeanyi. So let's look at the benefits of being a virtual assistant. First of all, we say flexibility. Generally, the benefits of being a remote worker. As a remote worker, you enjoy flexibility. Yes, you can do anything, be anywhere. And like I remember last year, I felt like traveling and I wasn't on leave, but I traveled. Enjoyed my 1 month holiday. That should be around August last year. I enjoyed my 1 month holiday while I was still working and I came back. So that's part of the benefits of being a remote worker. You have flexibility. You can move anywhere and anytime you want to move, as long as when it's time to work, you log in, you are working, you are there. They see you, they know that this person is online. Oh, iPhone user, please now. Oh, me and you guys today. Don't worry, I'll get my hand off this thing. So let's look at then another benefit is remote work opportunity. Yes, as a virtual assistant, you have opportunity to work remotely. Job opportunity is readily available, unlike maybe as a biochemist like that I am, I start looking for a job from one company to another, my opportunity is limited. But as a virtual assistant, it is limitless. The only thing that is required is that the only question that I will be asking myself is, Chinwe, are you ready to work hard? Are you ready to have sleepless nights applying for a job? You have different places to apply. You have over 100 places to apply for a job. Am I ready to constantly stay awake and send out proposals? Send out a minimum of 40 proposals daily, because you see this thing, applying for job as a virtual assistant is the same thing as marketing. And marketing is a game of numbers. Marketing is a game of numbers. Imagine you apply for 40, you send 40 proposals on a daily basis, assuming, and you do that for 1 week. 40 times 7 is how many? And maybe only 10 called you for interview. And when you did the interview, you only passed one and got the job. That's why we say it is a game of number. The more you apply, the more the opportunity you have to work. And the sweetest thing about it is that even if you had 99 no, you have 99 no, that one yes will clear off all the plenty no's because of the amounts that you'll be receiving and our exchange rates as Africans. Our exchange rates to dollars as Africans. So it will just certainly wipe off the pain we have as the pain of the plenty no's that we've encountered. Then cost saving, yes. Cost saving. As a virtual assistant, I'm saving cost. My regular day, I'm going to work. I wear my polo, my knicker, my laptop, my phone. That is all. Unlike then when I was working in the bank, where you have to dress up, you have color code. I remember one time that I needed to change my office wardrobe because it was something that was important in the workspace, and we have uniform. Our major uniform was white, red, black. I had no money. I had to call my friend and I, babe, That year, I say, please borrow me money. Let me use to buy clothes to work. Month end, let me buy new clothes to work. Month end, I will pay you back. So imagine that. But right now, I'm saving that cost, even though it has its own disadvantage that when you will not choose to go out, you'll be looking for what to wear. I only have mainly big polo and boyfriend jeans. You be all knickers. I went for a baby shower. That was like 2 weeks ago. I wore a polo and a knicker to baby shower. I got there and I was asking myself, I said, Jesus, just help me. So yes, it has a disadvantage, but at least you know that you are saving an ample number of what you are receiving. Independence. There is nothing as sweet as independence. There's nothing as sweet as you telling yourself that you want to work with somebody and when you do not want to work with somebody. Just the same way that your recruiters are checking you to see if you are the right person for a particular job. That is the same way you too can still check them out to see if they are the right person for the particular job they are giving to you. That is the same way if they still, the way they can drop you at any time is the same way maybe you get a job and the recruiter is misbehaving, you can drop them at any time. You have independence. I remember my first job. When they tell you stay away from Asians when it comes to online work, they know they lie. You stay away from Asians. Like they will use you and squeeze life out of you, then dump you. I met one of the bad ones. Like that was my first job, and imagine then, though it's many years ago, then the guy was willing to pay me $20 per week. So for 4 weeks, I'm receiving $80 just to manage his Instagram account. There was nothing I did that pleased this guy. There was nothing. Then the painful thing, he will use insultive words on me because I'm Black. And one day, after working for him for close to a month, I just sat down and I told myself, I said, no, I can't do this. I just told the guy that I can't work with you anymore. I ended the contract and the hustling continues before I got my second job. My second job was actually my biggest break. My second job actually was my biggest break because before I got that second job. So that's the power of independence. You can choose to tell yourself that I want to work with this person. You can choose to tell yourself that I do not want to work with this person anymore. And you move to the next. It's just for you to double your hustle. Double your hustle. Stop sleeping. Like if you follow me on maybe Instagram or Facebook, most nights, if I remember, I post like, hey, hunters, I tell my people, I say, come out to come and hustle because it is nights that we hustle. Because it is nights that these people are around. You want to get job. You will not wake up to start applying. You'll be sleeping and you expect job to knock on your door. It will not work. So that's the thing. Then, global reach. Like you heard me say Asia, this, I've worked with Asians, I've worked with people from the UK, the US, you know, but when I was in the banking sector, I only know, in short, I only know Abuja customers. Okay, first of all, I started work in Nasarawa before I got transferred to Abuja. So I only know people in this two, Abuja, Nasarawa. So, but as a remote worker, you can be here and work with somebody in the Middle East and work with somebody anywhere. So it gives you the opportunity for global reach, skill enhancement. As a remote worker, as a virtual assistant, you enhance your skills every day. Like I said in the beginning, when we just started, I said the digital age is evolving per second billing. So if you are not evolving with it, the world will run and leave you. The world will run and leave you. So if you want to become relevant and you want to stay on your job, you do not want these newbies to come and take your job from you. You have to keep upskilling. Keep upskilling. That is one thing I do. There is no month I am not in training. I am working, I'm training you guys, I am still in training too. because I want to enhance my skill. There was a particular day, a student of mine asked me, I'm like, coach, how do you even cope with these plenty skills? And I just laughed. I said, when you start working online, you will know how to cope by force, because you have no other choice. Because when your boss comes to you and tell you that I want you to use so tool to manage this for me, I want you to do this, I want you to do that, and you don't know how to use this tool, you'll be forced to go and learn. Reduce stress. Yes, reduce stress is one of the advantage. You don't get to wake up early to try to beat traffic and all that. That office pressure, there's this pressure the workspace environment place on you. Jesus, there was mad pressure on me back then, especially my very last 6 months at the bank. Pressure to meet up with, how many million was I giving? Close to 100 million now. Pressure to meet up with targets. And as at that point, I didn't know that I was on the list of becoming the manager. So, and the other person that was competing for that position with me in the branch was aware of that fact. It was only me that wasn't aware. Or more, you needed to see what, for how much salary. Somebody was worrying me to the point that then I was even pregnant. The person came to office one day and looked at me and said, you will not give birth on your own. You will not give birth on your own. And all because of one crazy job. One miserable peanut that will not even be enough for you to buy something nice for yourself. So you have reduced pressure. This time you are working from your phone. Nothing concerns you. It's only when you tell people, and you see these white guys, stay away from their lane, and they stay away from your colleague's lane, and they stay away. And when you stay away from their lane, they stay away from yours. You work well with them. You deliver well with them, as long as you are not in the same location or the same building with them. The pressure is reduced. The pressure is reduced. Then career diversity, like I said, I'm a VA. Oh, I didn't send link to the other coach. 1 minute, guys. I'm a VA, but at the same time, I learn other skills, project management. Even recently, I want to go into AIs and cloud security and all that. So working remotely gives you the opportunity to diversify in your career. You can say, okay, this is what is in right now. You can choose to be doing that particular, you can choose to learn it. Like I remember when I started, okay, I started up as a VA. I moved into social media management. I was managing what's it called, Instagram account. Then I now moved to marketing. I was now a marketing virtual assistant because I got that particular job that I said was my big break. Then the next thing I moved into, please guys, let's flood the YouTube channel. Please, let's reduce the population on Zoom. Then I now moved into copywriting when copywriting started becoming the in thing, though I was still a virtual assistant working for my company, but I was still taking copywriting service because it was something that I could do with ease. Before I just told myself, no, I don't want to distract myself again. I want to be the best at what I do. Then I just focused on the administrative virtual assistant and real estate virtual assistant. So, sorry guys, 1 minute. So that's why I say as a VA, you can diversify. Please, guys. Oh, I just hope this woman can enter today. So, required skills. Yes. So to be a virtual assistant, there are some basic skills, though they are so many, there are over 100 very important skills you need to know. Or there are some basic skills you need to start with, because becoming a virtual assistant, you need to start from somewhere, then now decide to say, after you started, you will now know the area that you are very good at. Then you will now centralize or niche down. When you now niche down, you now start learning those skills that is required for you to practice in that particular field. But right now, for the sake of tonight's class, we'll be looking at the general skills. The general skills that is required of you as a virtual assistant. And one of those skills we'll be looking at that tonight is graphic design. Then communication. As a virtual assistant, you must be big on communication, because you are the middleman between your company and maybe your subsidiary company. There is your contractors, clients, other staff, especially if you are an executive virtual assistant. So you are like the central person. So you must have good communication skill. If your communication skill is low, if you are this person that really gets emotional and you don't know how to divide your emotion with your job, you don't know how to really communicate well with everybody, you don't know how to relate with everybody, then you have no space. You need to learn. That's why communication skill is very important as a VA. Adaptive skill, you need to be big on adaptation. You need to be able to adapt to different to pressure, able to adapt to whatever that comes your way. Then time management skills. As a VA, one of the reasons you are being employed is to come and manage your clients. So if you do not have the time management skill and you cannot manage yourself, then how then can you manage another person? You won't be able. Data entry, at least know the basics. Know how to use Google Sheets, Google spreadsheets, know the basics. Creative mindset. You are being employed to, because my brain is full, I don't have space to think creatively. I employ a virtual assistant to be creative for me. So I cannot employ a virtual assistant that doesn't even have a creative mindset. So it is a skill on its own. Coordination, planning. Coordination and planning also involve this, your scheduling management, bookings, collaboration tool setting. You should know how to get your hands on Google Meet, Microsoft Teams, Zoom, how to collaborate meetings. These are simple skills that is required, because if your boss will be having meetings with other of his staff or a business partner, you won't expect your boss to set up the collaboration tools by himself. No, that is your job. You should know you should have the basic knowledge of these remote tools like Slack, Trello, and the others. Don't worry, guys, they are not too difficult, so don't be scared. Then research skills. Research skill is one of the major. I have a VA that does my research for me. I cannot be doing so many things, then I'm still thinking, even though, yes, I still do research in case maybe he happens to now disappoint me, which is rare, but I have somebody who does my research. So research is one of the major skills. Multitasking, you must be able to multitask. Project management, know how to handle simple project management tools like Trello, Asana, organizational skills, self-developmental skills, problem-solving mindset. You shouldn't be the type, you are being employed as a virtual assistant because for you to become a virtual assistant, You're already capable of working independently. You're already capable of solving simple problems in and around the office. So I would not employ you as a VA, and the next minute, maybe there is an issue, and instead of you to troubleshoot and resolve the issues immediately, you start calling me and like, boss, this person is saying blah, 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 blah. I'm employing you to take that stress off me. So that's why we say problem-solving mindset and organizational skills are one of the major skills of virtual assistants. Then, types of virtual assistants. I know when we started, we mentioned some types. I've used 1 hour instead of me to use 40 minutes. Can you imagine? Let's rush this so that the other coach can come in. So let's talk. We talked about types of VA, where I talked about niching down and having medical VA and so on and so forth. So now let's look at it with the slide. So you have chat virtual assistant. These people are customer service personnel, or they are just employed to chat. Customer service personnel, but they do not do the phone call. They run their customer service support via chatbot, or they are just employed to chat on Discord, maybe chat on NFT. You have some Discord channels where you chat on NFT about different NFT to get whitelisted and all that. So these people are just employed to run chats. Then you have your customer service representative that I've already talked about. We have the personal and or executive. We've talked about it. The health we've talked about as well. The sales we've talked about. The social media, project management, virtual assistant, yes, administrative virtual assistant. We've also talked about that. So let's look at virtual assisting tools. If we start listing virtual assisting tools, I promise you would stay here at 4 a.m. And I bet you would not be able to list all, because I certainly do not know all. And I know all of us here, not a lot, do not know all. Even like because different tools comes out every day. And by the time you get a job, your company may choose to, one particular tool, assuming you know how to use, let me use 2 tools that are similar. You understand how to use Hotspot very well as a CRM. You understand how to use Hotspot. You are big on Hotspot. Then you now got a job, and the company is not saying that they don't use Hotspot. Instead, they use Salesforce. So, but they will onboard you. When they onboard you, they will train you on their tools. That's why I say we don't know all. They will train you on their tools, but basically you should know the major ones. So you have some virtual assistant tools like your Slack, there's a communication tools, your Trello, which is a project management tools, your Google Drive, knowledge-based tools, Google Calendar or Calendarly, and some others for scheduling, Canva that we'll be looking at tonight for your design, your Google Meet, Zoom, Teams, Google Sheets or Excel sheet. Like whatever Google has, Excel has it as well. Your Google Sheet or Google Sheet rather, Excel sheet, your forms, your money.com is actually a CRM tool. OneDrive is the same thing as Google Drive, just that Google Drive is owned by Google, OneDrive is owned by what's it called, Microsoft, and you have another similar one that is similar to OneDrive and Google Drive, which is your Dropbox. They are all knowledge-based tools. You have your Asana, which is a CRM tools, Get Prospects, Apollo. There are so many. These are lead generation tools. Virtual assisting tools are so many, but these are just a list of few. So let's look at common problems that VA faces. Remember, we talked about the benefits of virtual assistants. So let's look at the problems. The biggest problem every remote worker, not just virtual assistant, faces is finding clients. Yes, I've learned these skills. How do I find clients? Though on Thursday, we'll be looking at, or rather on Thursday, we'll be looking at how to find clients. But basically, one thing you should know is that clients are online. Clients are everywhere. The thing is just that you need to show yourself, you need to position yourself in a way that the clients will see you and not just see you and see you as a professional and see you as the solution to their problem. Yes, you don't just need Upwork or Fiverr to find clients. You get clients on Facebook, you get clients on even on Instagram, as well as other job booths that we'll be looking at on Thursday. Then work-life balance. It is a major problem because a lot of us do not know how to balance our work and our life as a remote worker. Me, I'm one example of persons that do not know how to balance. Like for the past 4 days, I've not been able to sleep. Like, okay, I got my sleep back 2 days ago, 2 nights ago. I had to take cocoa because cocoa helps relax the nerves, your brain nerves. So it makes you sleep better. Like I see myself working all through the night and I was like, okay, because it's work, I'm on work. But some days I notice that I don't have work to do. So I just carry my laptop. What am I doing? I don't know. I'll just be looking for work. Before you know it's 12 o'clock. Before you know it is 4 o'clock. I'm just still up looking for what is not looking for me. So it is one problem that a lot of us as remote workers face. Then lack of experience. Yes. Zoom your screen. Edward, zoom your screen. Edward from YouTube, please zoom your screen. So, lack of experience or portfolio. Yes, I know that when you want to apply for a job, they'll say, okay, do you have 1 or 2 experience? Have you done this job for someone before? But it's not like your regular African job that will tell you that you should not be more than 27 years old with 10 years experience. Maybe you started working when you were 17 and be a degree holder. So it's not like that. But you just need an experience. Even if it's 6 months experience, you get a job. But how you that do not have experience, how do you get a job? I cannot tell you that now, but yes, you can get a job without having experience. All you just need to do basically is work for yourself, work for your friends, work for your family. As you are doing that job, doing those simple tasks for them, record it like a real-time job. Then relying on freelance sites. Maybe we talked about this earlier on where we say we rely on just one freelance site. And this last week, Upwork chose to bastardize everybody that was relying solely on Upwork. So you need to realize that this thing is cloud-based. What of if today, that freelance site they are relying on choose to crash? What will happen to you? Are you going to allow hunger to finish you and your family? That's why we need to diversify. Be everywhere. Source for clients everywhere. Then client retention. You did a particular job for clients. You did not follow up. You did not even chat the clients to ask her or ma, were you satisfied with the last one? Get their feedback. These are ways to get your clients to come back. For those of you that are vendors, you know how to chat that customer that bought that very fine hair from you rather, that will make them come back. That's the same thing you do online. That is one major way to retain clients. Do a perfect job. There are a lot of Africans that we get jobs online, and after we get this job, we don't just do it well. We don't do the job well, and the next thing, we submit a half-done job for a client and expect the clients to call us back or even pay. No. So do a perfect job and follow up on the client. Check back on the client. These are a few ways to retain your clients as a VA, because you need these people to survive. No capping, you need them to survive. So guys, this is 9:01 and we need to go to the next phase. So let's end this here. Tomorrow we'll continue by learning how to set up our what's it called? We'll continue by learning how to set up our remote job accounts. We'll be looking at, for the sake of this class, we'll be looking at LinkedIn tomorrow. Then on Thursday, we touch others. So we'll be ending my section here and welcoming the next coach to come in. Let me make her the host. Yes. Coach Chibuzo, you're on. Guys, I will take your questions. So we'll take questions, but we want Coach Chibuzo to, her class is pretty long and we've done 1 hour already. Or rather, we've done 50 minutes. Remember, we started 8:10. So I would want her to take her class. Then we can now go into taking questions. So Coach Chibuzo, you're very welcome to tonight's class.
Hello, good evening. How are you guys doing? Thank you so much, Coach Chinwe. Please confirm if you can hear me.
Yes, I can hear you.
Oh, great. Okay, so I'm trying to keep my voice under because my children do not know I am home yet. I have left home since morning. So once I open my voice, once I increase this volume, you will not have this class. So I hope you can hear me clearly.
Yes, we can.
All right. So good evening, everybody. How you doing? My name is Chibuzo. Unfortunately, I can't have my video on. Like I said, I sneaked in and I'm in a dark place.
Imagine you are hiding in your own house.
I'm hiding in my house. If not, we will not have class because I've left them since morning and I just stepped in. So I thank God I was able to make it up because, man, it's been a crazy day. But we are here. Good. So thank you for having me, Coach Chinwe. Thank you for the class. I joined about 10 minutes ago and it was powerful. Thank you. So my name is Chibuzo. Chibuzo Amamaika is my name. What do I do? Who am I? First of all, I am a woman, a wife, biological female. I'm a wife, a mother of 4.
In Nigeria.
Yes, I'm a mother of 4, and I keep my 9 to 5 where I work with the Ministry of Defense. I am also a realtor, also a virtual assistant, and I'm also a graphic designer. So these are just a few of what makes this woman tick. Good. So I like to say that all the time, and that is just not by way of blowing my trumpet, but by way of telling you that if I can do all these, you can do whatsoever you set your heart to do. And today I'll be taking you on. I'm sorry, I'm not feeling myself. I'm not feeling my vibe, and I believe it's because I am trying to reduce my voice. I hope we're able to pull through. I'm always this energetic person, but I'm not feeling myself today because my voice is quite low. But please confirm that you can hear me clearly because I am whispering.
Sure, I can hear you.
My mic is helping me. Yes. So, okay. So, yes. So today, like I said earlier, I am your coach for the Canva design course. I'm the coach for Canva design and basically, I'll just say basically graphic designs, but I major in Canva. Can't hear you. Somebody says they can't hear me. Is
Your
that
voice
can't
is
hear me?
loud and clear. It should be the person's network. Very loud and clear.
Okay, let me have my mic closer to my mouth. Just in
If
case
it's not the network,
any
it should be
news.
the volume of their phone.
We can hear loud and clear. Okay, someone else has
Yes.
confirmed. All right, so All right. So, like I said, I am a graphic designer, but I major in Canva. I use other apps as well once in a while, very once in a while. Short, I cannot remember the last time I opened any other app except for Canva. Now, a lot of people will argue that Canva is not enough, but I feel it is coming from a place because they do not understand how to use Canva. So why Canva? Why do I choose Canva? I chose Canva because Canva is versatile. With Canva, you can do a lot of things. Yes, so with Canva, you can do your normal graphic design. That is um, the normal posters that we see everywhere on Instagram and social media everywhere. With Canva, you can also you can do a lot of things. You can create your logos, you can create invoices with Canva. You can design a presentation. So you no longer need, not like you no longer need, but Canva can effectively replace your PowerPoint or whatsoever you use to create presentations. So Canva can also do that. And the good thing is that you don't even need to start designing page by page. You can have a write-up, like a document, like a written document, you get like purely text, and you just convert it on Canva to a presentation, and it gives you a beautiful presentation without you going back and forth to design the pages yourself. Okay, so these are some of the reasons. Then I also mentioned that you can do videos with Canva.
Your voice is
Yes, you can.
dropping.
Okay, I'm sorry. So
Mhm.
did I also mention that you can do videos with Canva? You can also create landing page with Canva. You can create ebooks. So you can do virtually almost everything with Canva. So that is why I chose to use Canva, because with Canva you can do virtually everything that you could do with other apps. So I would say that Canva is one app that can, to a large extent, to a very large extent, replace 10 other apps in your phone or for your daily needs when it comes to virtual assistants. Okay, so to be very conversant with is Canva, because it's like the basics for every design. Even if you later maybe want to learn to use Photoshop and all that, Adobe, whatever they are called, you just need to learn to use Canva at least as a beginner. So having said all this, um, without much ado, this is already past 9, so I'll try. I usually give um, I usually do in this lecture, I have two designs I usually do, which is to create from scratch and also to create a design actually from scratch, and also to create a design using a template. But if we have time, I'm also going to show you how you can edit, as in add on something to maybe a flyer that you already have. Okay, if we have time, I'm going to show you that. If there's no time, we'll just stick to the normal things that I usually teach in this class, which is basically the basis. It is the basis for using Canva. So without much ado, I'll just go ahead and share my screen. Before I share, children, please confirm that you are still here, because you will
Yes,
be
I am.
moderating. Okay, great. So I'll just go ahead and share my screen, and then we can move. Great. So confirm that you can see my screen, please.
Yes, we can.
Okay, let me show you the fine girl. So this is the fine girl that is teaching you today.
Yeah, giving
All right.
yourself hope. Plenty hope.
Forget, it's not hope. I know that I'm a fine girl. Forget that thing. Okay, so before don't let us argue on this call. All right. So to use Canva, you have to go to your Play Store, whatever Play Store you're using. I'm using an Android phone, and I use the Google Play Store. So if you are using an Apple phone, go to your iOS, your iStore, and you download the app. You see my phone to my I don't know whether it's your right or your left, but you can see the Canva app just next to my MTN app here. So that is the Canva app. You download it. Now, when you download it, it is simple. What will happen is that it will bring you to a page where you will sign in. Okay, let me not go all the way there. So once it's pretty easy to sign into Canva. Or yes, it's pretty easy. Just use your existing email, add it, and it takes you in to this page. Now, the page will not be exactly like this. Mine has evolved over time. I've been using Canva for about 4 years now, so mine has evolved over time, right? But it will be similar. It will be similar. You will be able to navigate. Great. So to make your design, right? To make your design, what you do is I'll teach you various ways you can start a design. You can either go scroll here and find the template that you want. So you can see different templates. This is mobile video, this is phone wallpapers, this is videos, YouTube thumbnail, your stories, photo collage, flyers, Facebook posts, Instagram posts, blah blah blah. This is a resume. Yes, I didn't mention you can create your resume with Canva. Okay, this is your resume, this is websites, logos, presentation, docs, that's documents, business websites, your business card. I designed my business card myself using Canva. I also designed my marketing flyers using Canva myself. So these are different and templates that you can use. But for purpose of this class, for the purpose of this class, I'm just going to stick to either let's choose. Okay, this is one way. What you do is you find the orientation you want, which is either of these, and you tap see all. Either you tap see all, or you scroll. When you take you get to the orientation you want, you just scroll to the end and you use the arrow by the side. Either of them will bring you to this place. Now, what will happen here is you can either start a blank design, which you see create blank, you start a new design, or you choose a template, right? So you can choose a template. So I do not want to use this design. So I'll just go back. Another way you can start a design is to come here, look at the top, you see search contents of Canva. So you type what you want, okay? When you tap on that search button, let me go back so you see it. So when you tap on this search button at the top, right, you can type what you want, or you can search for it here, or you type what you want. That is the second way. The third way is to come to the bottom, tap this plus button, the purple button, you tap on it, and here is the twist in this one. So if you're already if you are a graphic designer and you already know your sizes of paper and you want to customize your design, so what you do is you come here and you tap on custom size. When you tap on custom size, you put the width and the height, and then you have your customized layouts, right? Otherwise, you just come here and you search for what you want. If you can't find it already here, you can just type it in. But here is what I want to use, Instagram post portrait. So when I tap on what I want to use, it brings me to where I would start a design. So this is where I'll start a design. It's also going to show me templates that it's suggesting I choose from. So if I want to use templates, which of course I want to use templates, I'll just come here and choose a template, okay? But so I'm going to be looking for a template to use here. Please confirm that you can still hear me and my voice is loud.
I can hear you. Your voice is just okay.
Okay, I'm sorry, I apologize for the low voice. My children are very energetic, really. So we will not be able to continue once they know I'm around. Okay, so I can't find what I want in the template, so I'll just come here and I'll search. Let's say business flyer. Let's say business Instagram post. Okay. Oh, now I see why. And let me not use Instagram post. I'll go back and I'll change it to flyer. I don't want to create an Instagram post. I want to create a flyer. So I'll just go back. So we've seen the ways that we can use, okay? So let me just choose any of the easiest ways to create a flyer. So I want to create a flyer for the jazz. So I'm going to choose a flyer that has to do, I can change it from whatever it is, whether it's talking about food. If it's a template that I like, I can change it to, okay, let me pick this silver kitchen. Okay, so we can see that it's talking about food. However, I want to design for an educational brand, so I'm just going to edit this and change it. So first things first, I'm going to come here and I'm going to change okay, before I go there, now when I tap on this what's it called, when I tap on this flyer, you see there's a purple border surrounding it. It means that I have selected the flyer. But when I tap outside, the purple border disappears. So it means that I am not selecting anything at all. Now, when I'm not selecting anything at all, look under, you see what I'm removing, right? Good. So this is my default menu. You only find this default menu when you are not selecting anything at all on the screen. Okay, so here you can design to add on elements. You can design to, these are just to allow you add something that is not here to the, that's where you can add text, you can add pictures, you can add anything. But I don't want to add yet. What I want to do is that I want to change. I hope you're following me. So I'm just going to tap on any element inside. So I'm going to start with the logo. Good. Now when I pick this logo, I'm going to replace this logo. You see that when I pick it, you see it says selected, right? Now if we check down there, you see that the menu has changed. So the menu is no longer the default menu. It is now a menu as it pertains to what can be done to the selected whatever it is I have selected. So you see replace, because that is a picture, and I'm going to come to my, you would find whatever you want in your gallery, but I'm going to find mine in my uploads because I have uploaded it in my uploads before. So I'm going to come here, I'm going to look for a logo. There's a logo I'm looking for. You can see different logos here. They were all made with Canva. Okay, so I've replaced that logo with mine. Let me increase it a little. Good. And I'll just center it. Good. So here I'm going to change this, and I'm going to, you see now, because I'm tapping on the text, you see that it's not showing me edit and replace. It's showing me edit, font, blah blah blah, things that pertains to writing. Okay, so I'm going to come here and I'm going to write the Jazz Academy, the Jazz Digital Hub. Okay, good. So I'll put here and I'll say, I'll change this. I'm going to change the color to the color of the jazz. Where is her profile color? Her logo's color. See all. Okay. So the Jazz Digital Hall. I'm going to come here and I'm going to write, let's say, learn. Did you just please tell me what to write? How to make, can you give me what to write, please? Money.
Learn virtual assistant skills.
You didn't answer me.
or virtual assistant
Learn,
skills training as a service. Whatever. I'm stuck.
learn virtual
Yes,
assistant skills from the comfort, oops, the comfort of your home. Great. So I'm going to, I hope you're following me. I hope you're following me, please. And I hope nobody is leaving the class because I'm feeling like I'm boring today.
Your voice is just
Hello. Okay, so let me try and increase my voice. So good. So having done that, I'm just going to go ahead and then change the pictures. So what do I do here? I'm going to replace this and I'm going to come to photos. I want to take, let's say, something that has to do with academy. Good. So I didn't even check if the Kinecon I'm using, the template I'm using is Pro. But whether or not it is Pro, because I'm on a Pro version, you will definitely find free templates that suits you. I was just
better
carried
still
away.
design for scratch.
Yes, you can design from scratch better still. I'm also going to teach you how to design from scratch, so that shouldn't be a problem. So let's take this. I added that. I'm going to replace it. So don't ask me how I'm doing this. I'm going to show you all that when I'm designing from scratch. Let me go back to photos. Okay. Like this one. Okay. So here I'm going to add the jazz picture. Oh, goodness God. I am hungry.
Sorry.
Yeah, no problem. Good. So, good. So I'm not feeling this black background, so I'm going to change the color. This is not black as in black.
1 minute, please. Hello, guys. Are we still popping up? Because we are looking as though it's snowing here. It's not.
Never mind.
Is there fire? I'm not feeling you all. Don't mind her, please. It's just because she is trying to keep it low so that the children won't get to know. Mothers, you all understand now. We all know the struggles. Thank you so much, guys. Just give us
here is what we'll do. Here is what we'll do. If they have a question, they should just drop it in the chat box. So you ask me the questions as they go. However, if it is anything that pertains to design, I'm going to explain in details when I'm designing from scratch. So I'm just showing them how they can actually edit anything you get. You know, this is not usually the kind of design we would use. We would usually do educational backgrounds or anything that has to do with corporate businesses, but this is food. So I'm transiting a food design to something that has to do with education. So just to show you that you can do anything with any design. Okay, so so we have 2 days free master class. Great.
1 minute, please. Let me check on my little madam.
So here I'll now add dates. Now see, okay, I didn't show you something here. So you see when I tap this, you see that it's connected. So what you just do is to ungroup it. They are grouped. Okay, so I've ungrouped them. So I can pick this separately. I'm going to show you more in the next design that we'll be doing. So I'm just going to put date. Let's say today's date is, say, tomorrow, 26th. Yeah, I'll just bring this down and say 26 June 2024. Okay, so here I want to do a little twist. I'm going to change this to, I'm going to change the alignment to the right. I'm going to bring this closer. Please ask your questions. I'll answer them. Anything you do not understand, okay? Then good. I've had that. I'm going to duplicate this and bring it here to the other side. And I'm going to say time would be 8 p.m. daily. Great. So this is what I made of. So I'm going to just edit this one for beauty's sake and move it to this other side also. So I want to achieve, no, I want to do something. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. So I'm going to reduce the line space. No, don't do that. Reduce the line space in between. Close the line up. Great. And we have this. Great. So here I'm going to add, you see that you're not seeing, so I'm going to add an element here. I'm going to add a round shape under the logo. So I'm going to add a round shape under the logo so that you can see. So I'm going to change the color to white. White. And I'm going to move it to, I'm going to move it behind, backward. So I take this and I reduce it to fit the, so I'm going to nudge. I'm going to nudge it. And now, so you see that you can see what is written behind, what is written on the logo. Great.
So you tell us how
Great.
you nudged it when you are explaining the other.
Okay, so let me just show you how to nudge. I can't go back and pick the white now, except I'll have to scatter everything, but I'll just use this to show you how I nudge. So when I pick that, I come to this menu at the bottom. I scroll till I find nudge, right? So you take the nudge and you move it in the direction you want it to go. So that was exactly what I did. Okay. So it's a way to catch the center, as in to align. If you are using your hands to drag, you may not be able to align properly. But if you have a long way to drag it to, you can use your hand to drag. And when you get to the spot you want it, you can now use the nudge button to align properly to ensure that the edges are, or it is at the center, or it meets the edge of the other one you're looking for, just basically to align properly. So basically, this is my design from using templates, how I transitioned a template, a food template to an educational template. So this is my design from template. So to download this, there are two ways. If you look at the top of my screen, you find the hamburger sign, the undo sign, the redo sign, the ellipsis sign, the download sign, and the upload sign. So you can either do the download. Once you tap on download, it downloads automatically. But when you tap on upload, see what's going to happen. You can either share directly to your whatever social media, or like they taught you that you can use Slack, you can use Trello, you can use Google Drive, you can use, so I hope you can see all the plenty things that are here that you can share to. You can share to your Instagram, you can share to your Facebook, you can share to your MailChimp, you can share to Telegram, your Microsoft OneDrive, Dropbox, and Google Photos, blah, blah, blah. Wherever you want to share to, you can share directly. Let me use an example as my WhatsApp. So you see it's preparing the design. Good. So it's going to prepare the design and it's going to send to WhatsApp. That's basically one way. Good. So it's sending me where to, showing me where to send it to. I pick my, basically that's it. And I'm done. I send, I am done, right? Other way to do that is to come back here. Come back here, allow it load. Same way, so you come here, you tap on download, or if you want to share the link, you can tap on share link, ensure to enable the access, to grant access where needed, and you come, or if you want to download, you come here, ensure that you choose the right form that you want to download as. So if it's a video, you tap on MP4. If you want to send it for printing, you tap, or you use PDF. So whatever it is that you are designing, this is where you will change the formats that you want to download as. Then if you have multiple pages, you come here, it's going to show you the multiple, all the pages that you have. And after you have selected all that, you tap download, and that is that. You download, and that's how to download. Great. So having done this, let us now move to designing from scratch. So to design from scratch, I already showed you different ways that you can pick a design from scratch. So I'm just going to go with my favorite way, which is to come here and pick on my design. So I'm going to be using an Instagram portrait. Okay. So I don't want to use, like before, it popped up some templates. I don't want it. I'll just drag that page down and I have my plain page. Now, like I said, they're about to discover me.
Have you
I
been
said
caught?
Hello, there is almost a cut. Okay, so like I said, the default button is here. So how do we use the default button? First of all, the questions I like to ask myself is, what am I designing? For who am I designing? What is the clinical? So you have to, first of all, even know, you have to know what you're designing before you choose the orientation that you are using. That is the kind of I don't even know the orientation. So talking about the size of your paper, whether it's a flyer, whether it's a square, that's Instagram square, or you're designing for Facebook, or you're designing a YouTube thumbnail, all these things have their different sizes of design fonts. Okay, so you cannot design a flyer and use it for Instagram. It will cut, as in it won't fit fully, it won't fit perfectly into the Instagram post. But you can use that for your WhatsApp, you can use it for your Facebook, and you cannot use Instagram post design for your YouTube thumbnail. There are different orientations altogether. So you have to ensure you know what you are designing for, and then you choose the right design. So let us assume I am designing for Instagram, so I am using this orientation. So the next thing I want to consider is, who am I designing for? What brand am I designing for? So is there a brand here today that wants me to design for them? Speak up now in the next 60 seconds, or forever hold your peace on this matter.
Oh, God of heavens.
And you have to be fast too. You have to be fast. If you are not fast, we will pass you.
I just hope
So
somebody.
if you want me to design for your brand, speak forth now. Raise your hand.
Grill, please send me
Okay.
Jaden Grills. Send me a WhatsApp message of what do you do first of all. Send me a WhatsApp message telling me your color, what you do.
No, they can post it here. They can post it here. So the other main details, maybe like if they have pictures like a logo, they can send the logo to your group. So that we don't waste time. Just
Children
type in the
group,
comment
please.
section. Type in the comment section what is the name of your business, your colors, your brand colors if you have one, and what you are into. So quickly. I need the name of your business and your brand colors.
Legit data entry hub. Sorry, Jaden Grill posted first. I was checking both YouTube and Instagram. And Zoom, Jare.
Whichever is coming up first is the person who, let's not wait for somebody that is not replying.
Jaden is not replying. Oh, yeah, na legit data entry hub.
Anyone that drops first, give me a beg.
Okay, somebody should drop their details first.
Anybody that drops their details first will work with the person.
Nobody is dropping brand color and the rest. Oh.
I need the name of your
Infant
business.
to toddler. Infant to toddler underscore palace.
Infant to toddler palace. What's it? The
underscore.
color?
They deal on baby essentials. Please, what is your color? Dorcas, what is your color?
So I'll just start from anywhere. I'm hoping that I get the right. So infants to toddlers. I'll need
gold
a
and
background. What?
Gold and black.
Gold and black. So I'll use a black background. So I'll just come here, tap here, and my color is black. Good. Is this black not too black? If we use gold, it will be too bright. No. So we'll use the black. We'll stick to black. We'll make it brighter. Okay. So infant to toddlers. I'm going to use. Let's stick to white background.
Sorry, Rosie, my eyes did not see your comments. I've been here with
children. So I'm going to use a bright color. So I'm going to now add, I'm just going to, I usually like to start in a certain way, but today I just want to go anyhow and fix it up together. So I'm going to, good. So infant to toddlers. So I'm going to add pictures of infants. So I'm going to go, okay, no. I'm not showing you how I'm doing what I'm doing. Great. So start. Okay, let me start from the very top.
I was checking YouTube. I didn't check just Zoom.
So listen up, everybody, please. I'm going to just start by writing the name of the business. I will come back and edit everything later. So to write, you come here, you pick the text, you tap either heading or subtitle. Then I'm going to write infants to toddler. Good. So I have this. For a heading, this font is not working for a heading. So I'm going to change the font to something finer. No. Let's see. I want something bold but stylish. So we're going to keep finding one. Gagaline should be fine. So this should be one. Okay, good. So I think this, if we can find a better one, we'll use it later. So that's just that. So I'm going to come back here, tap outside. I want the default menu, and I'm going to come here to elements, tap on elements, and I'm going to scroll till I find frames. Good, I found frames. I'm going to add a frame. I like to use the round frame. Please and please, you can use any frame of your choice. If the square frame is what works for you, I particularly like to work with the round frame, so I use the round frame. So I come here, and I'm going to replace. Now I tap on replace. I'm going to come to here, photos. For you, you may not find photos. Yours may stop, you may find apps. So tap on apps, and at apps you would find photos, okay? But I don't know, you should, if you don't find photos, you should see photos, but if you don't find it, tap on apps, please. So I'm going to look for pictures of infants. Good. Good. So which one is working? So infants to toddler, I wish you can unmute. I wanted to hear what you do, so that will give us an idea of the right picture to use.
Who is the infant to toddler? Okay, I can't unmute the person. It's you that can unmute her.
And I don't want to stop sharing, so there's a problem. So I'm going to try to stick to free pictures. I'm going to start to try to stick to free pictures, so that we use, so that you see that you can do, okay. So this is infant, okay. Then I'm going to do, so what did I do? Let me delete it. Now, delete frame. Now, when you tap on it, anything at all you tap on, you see this small box that has the dustbin sign. It will come up when you tap on anything at all. So you pick the duplicate. That thing that you have plus is duplicate. So I duplicate it. I move it here. So I'm going to add toys. I want to add toys to depict playfulness. So I'm going to come back to photos. I'm going to tap toys, 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 toys. So toys will depict playfulness. So what kind of toys? I wish I can understand what the business does, what infant to toddler does, so it can help us with the right kind of.
She's not giving information. She just rested.
She just,
she's not
you just
giving.
did that and just moved on. We need to understand what you do so that it can help us.
Okay, we deal with sales of baby essentials, including maternity essentials, wears, diapering, jars.
Can you send that to me on WhatsApp, Chinwe?
She didn't send it to my WhatsApp, and I told her to WhatsApp me.
Okay, please highlight and send it to WhatsApp so that I can take it from WhatsApp and put it here. Okay.
My WhatsApp number is the admin. Check the group you are in. You see the admin, that the screensaver is with a laptop. Black shirt, red hair, laptop. That is me. Send it to me, please.
Okay.
Just go to your group. You see me there. I'm the one that have been posting link.
Okay, so we can't find a lot of toys that are free. So I'm going to make use of some paid, some pro toys. But if you are not using pro Kinikon, there is something you can do. You can just go to Google, pick the pictures you like on Google. Then I hope you are watching what I'm doing. I've already explained how I did it, so I'll just keep doing what I'm doing. Formula. Pick the pictures you like on Google and move it to baby formula. Pick the pictures you like on Google, download the app called BG Remover, move the picture to BG Remover. It will help you remove the background. Oh, what am I saying?
Yes, now remove background. You said BG Remover. Please just write there, then remove background. So people doesn't know anymore. I'll send you
Remove
some
the.
pictures she sends that she prefers to use.
Oh, great. That's fine. That's fine. Good. So send them to me. That's beautiful. It saves me a whole lot of stress. But in short, no, I'm not going to use her pictures. As a favor, I'm going to do another one for her. But for this class, I'm going to use pictures from Canva. So as a favor, tomorrow I'm going to do a flyer for her with her preferred pictures, but I'm going to use pictures from Canva to do this class so that everybody can learn. Is that okay?
Yes.
So I'm just going to add another one. That is, I'm going to put baby clothes in this one. I'm just trying to come up with things and say baby clothing, baby clothing. Why am I not always writing the first letter? Good. So this is fine. Oh, the other one too was fine. Okay, I'm going to add another one.
The first way is okay. Use the first way.
There was one with shoe. Yeah. Okay. There was one with shoe. Where is it? Yes, this one. Ah, it's so fine. Ah, okay, I made a mistake. I was supposed to do. Okay, so what do I do now? I'm now going to arrange. I was supposed to put border in this thing. I'm going to come to style. I'm going to add some border. Good. I'm going to add border to 13. I'm just going to add border. I hope you saw how I'm doing it too. It's there on your screen. I tap on it, I add border. Good. So the border I can change. The reason I'm adding border is so that it can add some it can, okay, now let me check this here, move this here. I don't even know what I'm designing, but one thing I know is that at the end of the day, it's going to be fine. Great. Okay, so we'll come here. I'm going to change this. I'm going to add a background. I want to add a background now, so I'm going to replace and add background. I'm going to add a background. Let me look for a baby. Okay, I'm not finding good backgrounds. So the text she sent to you, can we have that now?
She sent test. She didn't send test to.
So where did she say she was going to send you pictures?
She sent pictures, not tests. She didn't
I
send the
asked for
test.
the text. Supposed to be typing everything out. Okay, so she said they deal on what? I beg, read that thing she put there. We deal on what?
I'm looking for the write-up. Please, ma, send test now. Let's make this thing easy. Okay, I've seen the write-up. You say we deal on sales of baby essentials, or we sell baby essentials.
We sell baby essentials.
Maternity essentials.
We
Wears
sell, okay. Don't worry.
diapering.
Hold on. We sell baby essentials. I would have done it 1-1, but for sake of time, maternity
Essentials. Diapering.
Which one is diapering? Is it diapering?
The diaper, I know. You know, we have scholars everywhere, so my diaper might be wrong.
I know. I'm just like diapers, etc. Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. I know this thing must show itself.
Your baby. Your baby is in small letter.
Great. Okay, so here's what I'm now going to do. I'm going to move it to the
Did you teach us
side.
how you got this background?
Yes, now.
Okay, sorry, I wasn't here.
Yeah, okay, just in case you did not know. So here's what I did to change the background. I tapped on the full work, right? Then I came to replace. I tap on replace and I scrolled to background. I tap on background and I searched for the background that I needed. So, and I found a background. So let me even change it to gold gradient. Gold gradient. I'm not seeing a good gold color for baby. I need colors that I wanted to change it because it's not her
brand color.
Her brand color, but I'm not seeing something nice for the gold. And the black was too strong for a baby gold and black gradient. The black was too strong to design for children. So by tomorrow, I should be able to do her a better design. But for this class, let's work with what we have for this class. So I'm not going to change it. I'm going to leave it at the pink background. So let's say, so to add her Instagram, let me assume she has, this thing is not sitting well in my head. Okay, let's reduce this, reduce this, reduce this.
Did you teach us how to push, move?
Okay, so to move, right? I just come and I tap on it and I move it where I want. I already explained that when I talked about nudging. So you can use your hand. So I already explained that. So what I'm doing here, I'm making each circle smaller than the previous. Make it smaller. How is it?
It's better.
Great. So I'm going to come here and I'm going to add elements No, is it elements? I'm going to add, okay, it's under element. I'm going to look for, what's it called? Instagram. I'm going to add her social media handles, even though I don't have them, but I'm just going to
You've already
improvise.
sent them.
She already sent them. Okay, send it to my, I'm going to look for it.
Okay, you send it, madam. Please send your Instagram handle and your Facebook handle and your mobile number to my WhatsApp because she drops them in the comment section.
Instagram.
And your office address, send it to my WhatsApp so that I can forward it and she can just copy it and paste.
So now we're not finding Instagram and Ginicon logos that we can use in the stock photos. So you can go to your Google and download it. I already have it in my own uploads because I use them all the time. So I already have it here. So you will go to Google or your browser. You go to your browser and you download what you want. Okay, so I already have mine. So I'm going to just add this here. Make it smaller. Good. I'm going to duplicate, bring it here, and replace, turn it to Facebook. I'm going to duplicate and replace it as, no, uploads, replace it as call. I'm going to look for my call icon. This is it. Yeah, good. So your office address will be somewhere here. I'll just put, let me duplicate this. I'll move it here. I'll edit it and say address. Address. Have she sent it?
Yes, let me forward it to you now.
Okay.
She didn't separate it, she just sent it together.
Don't worry, I'll cut. Just forward it.
I just did.
On which line?
The business line.
Okay. I'm going to bring it here. Instagram. So office address 28 Dosumo Street, Lagos Island. I'm going to cut that, bring it here. Edit and paste. Good. So I'm going to go back here, pick this, cut that, bring it here. So to save time, I'm just going to duplicate this, move it here, edit, and paste. And I'm going to reduce it.
Remove that account. Remove the account. Account and the this. Yes, just infants to toddlers, yes.
So now you asked for nudge before. So I've selected it. I come here, nudge. Okay. So I see that the Kinikon is small. I'm going to go to font size and I'm going to increase it to 25. Great. So this is okay. I'm going to nudge it slightly to the left again. Good. So I'll do same for Facebook. Is it the same? Facebook. Yes. So I'm going to duplicate it, bring it to Facebook. I'll put it there, nudge it. Good. So I'm going to go there, take the phone number, cut. I'm going to add the phone number. Duplicate, bring it here, edit, and paste. And that is it. We are done with this design. We are done with this design. Okay. So I could decide to also add some elements to make it finer. So what do I add? Are there other things I can add? Let's see, graphics, baby bath, let's say baby shower. Oh, this is nice. So we can put a lot of this everywhere. So we can bring this here. No, before I duplicate it,
Change the color first.
let me, I like the color as blue. I want to make it
Okay,
transparent.
yeah.
I'll delete the rest. I'll just make this transparent. Good. So I'll delete this. So I'm going to duplicate these ones. So I can put one here, turn it around, put another one here, turn it, put one here, and go behind. No, don't enter my picture.
How did you make it transparent? Oh,
So here's what I did. I tapped on it. I scrolled. You see transparency. Tap on transparency. Reduce the transparency. Okay. So I want it to show a little so that it will add a little bit of color.
it's beautiful.
So I can put another one here and turn it. Let's turn it this way. Good. Put another one here. Take it here. Turn it. Good. So basically, these are ways you can okay. So I think we've done a good job with this design. Let me take this to back. I want to position it behind the pictures. Backward. Good. So I think we have done a good job with this. I wanted to do something here. Is it infant to toddler, or as in letter 2 and number 2, or TO?
Let me see.
I think it's number 2.
Number 2.
Yeah, it just occurred to me that it should be number 2. So I can come here and add, let's say, a baby smiley face.
Infant to toddler palace. There's palace.
Oh, palace. Okay. Palace.
Please, this one that you are showing us baby things everywhere. We don't need now.
You go soon go born, don't worry.
We don't need now. We're on break.
I don't know if it's fine like this. I don't want the name to be too long, so I think it's good like this. So let this cutie pie come here and go behind the writing. No, not large position. Good. So this can come here. And I think we are good. Is this a hit or a miss?
Guys, is it a hit or a miss before we take some few questions? They say hit. Good job. Hit. Okay, let's go to YouTube. Before you download, please. Somebody said, how can I? Here's that question. Okay. How can I sign up on Canva? I just downloaded and it's not showing sign up.
I don't know why the person will not see sign up, so I don't understand. So sign up is the first thing you will see once you download now. You cannot open Canva without having an account with Canva.
Without having an account, you certainly see sign up. Just check it. There's a sign up there. Then another question says, the pink, okay. Also, please, is the background change free? Is that background change free?
I did not check if this background is free, but they are free backgrounds. And if you do not find a free background, go to your browser, download anything you want to use, bring it and come and use it on Canva. Okay?
Please sound it again so that they can hear it.
Go to your browser, download anything you want to use. Let me show you something you can download. Let's say playful background for babies. Playful background. This is just from my head for kids. So you see backgrounds. You can download any of these and use it so that to design
Create
what
your
you want to design. Do you get? See this one now. This is beautiful. So I come here. Okay, this one is watermarks. I hate to use anything that is watermarks, but let's assume it wasn't watermarks. You can just download it and use it for your design, okay? But guys, please do not use anything that is watermarked, please. It doesn't. This one is also watermarked. There are free ones that are not watermarked. This one is not watermarked.
Go to Pixie Lab, go to their other sites. You can just go and download free design, free background.
Free backgrounds. So you can use any background you like, okay? So it doesn't have to be the backgrounds from Canva.
Okay. The next question, the person is saying you didn't tell us what the different features such as nudge, transparency, and some other you use? Well, she said it. I know I called her attention to nudge, and she told us nudge was to shift and move. She did.
That person was not listening. Even transparency.
Transparency, she told us
transparency, I think you can use it
how to get to transparency and
I said you reduce yes, I said you increase it or reduce it to Kinikon. How did I even put it? Well, but even if I didn't say it expressly, but I already showed you what you can do with it now. Okay, so transparency, you can use it to blank out. Do you get? So something does not show like it's in its footprint. So for instance, this footprint that I put here now. So if I remove the transparency, you will see it as a picture by itself. So it's at 100. But when I put the transparency, it reduces the visibility of that thing. So it does not show in the full print that it's supposed to show. So it's now showing as part of the background itself. But if I put it full to 100, you will see there is a picture by itself. But now it's blending into the background. So it's not showing in its full glory, okay? So that's what you do with transparency.
Not showing in its full glory.
In its full glory. I don't know what else to say.
Just tell us that you're just coming back from church. Okay. Another person asked a question, says, what is watermark? Zoom, YouTube, people are not dropping your questions.
Watermark is a sign that somebody puts on their design that prohibits you from. So if you use any watermark scheme, you have infringed on the person's intellectual property rights. Okay, so watermark is like your trademark. When you design something and you put your trademark on it, okay? So watermark is saying, this one, we are not free to use it. It is exclusive to me unless you pay me for me to remove. Do you get a hair? So that's when Canva has, if you are not on Canva Pro and you use some pro designs, it will come with watermark, and you cannot download it except you pay for Canva Pro.
Okay, so is that the questions? Okay, you said you wanted to do something. Just quickly do it now, before we go. You said you wanted to show them how to switch in a design or an image into a design. I thought
our time had been fast spent, but let's do that.
Let's just quickly do that.
Okay. So as a realtor, I said earlier that I'm a realtor. I'm going to use a realtor. So I'm going to show you guys something I did, and I'm going to show you how I did it. So this is one design. This is a flyer for a company, and I infused my picture into it, and it is looking as if this is the original flyer. So here we have the original flyer. Where is my uploads? So here, so here is the, okay, no, let me not do this. I think I have, yes. So this is the original flyer, right? And I did this. Now, if you watch, my picture is in between these price tags that are here and the house, which is practically impossible because this is the original flyer. You cannot move anything on the flyer. You cannot move anything on this flyer because it has been published. It's I don't know what they used to design.
It's a flyer that have been published.
It has been published.
It's not a Canva product that you can move.
It may even be a Canva product, but you do not have the link, so you do not have access to edit it. Okay, so here is what you can do to such designs. Okay, so here we have the original flyer. I'm just going to go ahead to replicate what I have done here, right? So I'm just going to come here and I go to my gallery and I look for the picture that I want to use. For you, it may not be your picture, it may be something else. But since I already have the picture in my upload, I'm not going to, oh, it's further in my upload than my gallery itself. Okay, so I'm going to look for the picture that I want to use, and here is the picture. Here is the picture that I want to use. So I'm going to add it to the page. Good. So it is here now, right? I'm going to increase this. Now this picture does not have a background. If it has a background, I was going to, if this picture had a background, I would either use remove BG or my Canva to remove the background, but it doesn't
1
have
minute,
a
please.
background.
Guys, to remove, if you want to use remove BG, go to Google and type remove BG. It's going to bring the site, and
It's an
you
app. You're going to download
you can
the app.
no, you still have the site version and the app version. You can download the app.
I've
You can
never
use
I've
this.
never used this site.
Yes, I use the site, not the app. You can
Okay.
download the app or use the site and use it to
They
remove. They've
have
taught
caught
you,
me.
because I just had money, and you use it to remove backgrounds from your picture and upload it on Canva if you are not using Canva Pro. Canva Pro comes with the remove background feature. Sorry, continue, please.
Okay, so now that I have gotten this picture here, you see that it is now blocking the price tags, right? But I need the price tags to be in front of me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back here. I'm going to go to my upload or my gallery, wherever I would find the picture. The picture is right here in my upload, and I'm going to bring it back. So here is what I want to do. Now I'm going to crop it to pick only that price tag. Okay, so I can either crop it one by one. I can either do this and just put it, but you see, it will not show me in the middle, right? But I like to be very detailed, so I'm going to do it one by one. I'm going to select it carefully. I'm going to select it very carefully, right? Good. I want to ensure that I pick it at the edge. Good. So this two has to be the edge. I am that detailed. I want to pick it at the very edge. Great. So now I have it. I'm going to reduce this, cut that off. So now that I have it, let me show. Okay, so I'm now going to enlarge it so that it is the exact size of this one here, and I'm going to drop it. Right, so we see it is the exact size. If you feel it is not, I'm going to use the nudge button and align it so that it will be at the same alignment with the picture. So if you watch, you see that road there, it's looking bent. It means that it has not aligned. So I'm just going to, yes, perfect. It is now aligned. Right. No, it is not yet aligned. I'm going to move it. No, this is what I'm doing. I'm going to move it. I think, okay, I'll come back to it. Let me ensure that I am not overdoing it. So I'm going to go back and add the same picture again. Where is it? Sorry, it's supposed to be here. I'm going to come back and add the same picture again, and I'm going to select the second one this time. Okay, let me even do something else this time. Good. So I'm going to align this here. I'm going to come and use my nudge button. Great. Are we following? I'm just trying to align me to. Are we still here?
Yes.
Okay. Don't mind me. I'm close to a perfectionist. I don't know whether it's a good or a bad thing. I like to ensure that everything is perfect. Okay, so this is not working. I'm just going to make sure that I get it right. This is the way I usually do it. Oh. Okay, so I'll bring it here, ensure I get the edge, nudge, take it up, ensure everything sits properly. Okay, so this is it. This is it. So this is how I did it. There's something, this is not sitting properly. Okay, I get it now. This is why it wasn't sitting properly. The size was not the same. Perfect. Good. So this is how you can do that. Okay. So you can edit, you can import your picture into any design that you want to import it to, and just edit it to be perfect like this. So basically, those are the three things that I wanted to teach you this night. I hope it was a hit. I hope you learned something. I want to stop sharing my screen now, if you don't mind. Any questions that I need to answer here before I stop sharing?
No question is coming first from here. So maybe you need to stop sharing because no question is actually coming. Thank you. She has stopped sharing. You watch the replay, and we don't actually know the parts you missed.
Okay. So thank you for enduring with my low voice and my lack of ginger tonight. I'm usually full of ginger when I'm teaching, but I had to hide in the darkness.
There is no problem. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
We are so grateful to having you tonight. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So guys, any more question, please, with the video. Yes, wait, the video will be available. I missed some parts. Yes, the video is
she missed the part of importing pictures to a design.
I guess the video is there. You can watch the replay and everything is there. You will certainly get it. The video, the link will be posted. The link is already, the YouTube link is in the group, and I will still repost it again tonight before I go to bed, and repost it again tomorrow so you can visit it and watch before we eventually take it down. Thank you so much. We love your teaching. Okay, please. Yeah. Okay, let me go to YouTube and see. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay, thank you. So any other question from YouTube? Any question before She leaves us tonight. Okay, I think no question is coming in. Thank you so much, guys. It was really,
Thank you.
really great.
Thank you to you all too. I'm glad that you stuck with me, even with the I don't know, if I was in this class today, I would say my class is boring. But I wonder how you guys stuck with me. Yeah, I am happy. I'm happy, and I'm thankful, basically.
You're welcome. You're welcome. So, guys, thank you so much for being here tonight. So we had an amazing ride today. So tomorrow we'll continue from here. Tomorrow we'll be taking, like I said earlier on, tomorrow we'll be taking LinkedIn account creation and optimization. Yes, tomorrow will not be Kochi, please, we'll need you for 1 second. Tomorrow will not be a Zoom class. Tomorrow is a pre-recorded class. So by 7 p.m. tomorrow, I'll be dropping the video, the link to the pre-recorded video for tomorrow's class. You're going to watch, set up your account, optimize the account. Then by 10 a.m. on Thursday, I'll be opening the second group. There's another group we'll create for assignments. I'll be opening that group. I'll drop the link that tomorrow after I drop tomorrow's material, where you drop all your Telegram, your LinkedIn link, so that you guys can follow each other. I will leave the group open for 2 hours from 10 to 12. Then I will open it up again around 4. I'll leave it for like 4 to 5, or I open it by 5, leave it 5 to 6, so that you guys can drop your links, follow each other, and I would look at the few I can look at, then make my 1 or 2 points if I can. Then Friday will be on WhatsApp. Friday we'll be looking at how to apply for job as a remote worker, how to apply for job as a virtual assistant, where to get job as a virtual assistant. Yes, we already have our LinkedIn account set up, which is one of the vital things to do. So we already have it done. So how do we now apply this in getting jobs? So that's what we'll be doing. I know it's late. We've taken too much of your time. 2 hours, 30 minutes. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. We are done. I know you all gain value. Like, this is value. So that's why it's 2 hours. We didn't just come here to talk, and bore you with so many talk. So Coach Chi, please, are you still here? It's like she is gone. Let me see. She's supposed to give you guys an assignment. She's here. Let me. Kochi, please unmute yourself.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. Let me see. It's like I muted you back.
No.
Okay.
Here. I can talk.
Okay. So give us an assignment so that by the time they are submitting their link, they'll be submitting that assignment as well. They'll be submitting the assignment on Thursday morning with their link, something to design. So you'll be telling us, okay, you'll be dropping the link of what they need to design in the group, right?
Yes, I'll drop a link. I'll send you a link, so you drop for them in the group, and maybe we'll make it 2 this time. So a link to edit a template, and I'll also send a flyer that they can edit, like what we did in the last one.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So guys, this will be all for tonight. Thank you so much for having me. Thank you so much for sticking with us for 2 hours, 30 minutes. Yes, the session is recorded. You can always visit the Telegram, the YouTube link. So see you guys tomorrow evening, 7 p.m. Tomorrow is 7 p.m. and on Thursday is 7:30 p.m. West African time. Thank you so much. 7 p.m. West African time, 7:30 p.m. West African time. So please, if you're in Uganda, Tanzania, and the others that have been chatting me, please just check it with your time. And if it doesn't really tally, there's always a replay when you come back on. There's always a replay. So thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate you all. Thank you for the, how many persons? We have 40 something on Zoom, 50 something on YouTube that stayed to the end. So that will be all for tonight. Good night. Thank you so much. I love you all.
Good night.
Good night.